Hi, my name is Roland Poku, student of Youngstown State University. Now doing the Family Nurse Practitioner program. And this is,
Mohammed Hamdan, family nurse practitioner.
I got a few questions to ask.
Okay.
Mohammed Hamdan, can you tell me about yourself, please?
My name is Mohammed. I am a nurse practitioner. I've been a nurse practitioner for a year and a half now. I work in neurology in the headache center, and I treat migraines and trigeminal neuralgia.
Good. So your specialty, if you can elaborate a little bit.
So my specialty is mostly migraines and facial pain. So I see patients in follow-up who see doctors, and then they see me in between their visits. And I also do procedures like nerve blocks, trigger point injections, and I do Botox for migraines.
Okay. So what type of patients do you see? What is the
So they're all patients who have seen their primary care providers and have tried and failed many medications. So I'm the specialist they see once they've tried and failed numerous meds. They come to our department.
Okay. Can you elaborate on the patient population,
Yeah.
age, race?
It's mostly 20 to 40-year-old females. Those are the most common patients that we see that deal with migraines.
Okay.
But we see patients of all ages, all genders, from 18 and up.
By majority is
Mostly female.
females,
yeah.
20 and
Yeah.
okay. Do you also like treat people with pain, like people that have accidents and stuff like?
Yeah, so concussions, brain tumors. There's a million reasons for headaches, so we see a wide variety of patients.
Okay. All right. Next question, question number 3. Do you see as an APRN the influence in today's healthcare system? Do you think that you
Call to H60 room 45 nurse from.
We have a big impact because we allow better access for our patients. So the reason why I see so many patients is because oftentimes these patients can't get in with their doctors, so they schedule with a nurse practitioner instead because we have more availability. So I work with 10 other nurse practitioners, and we all see the same patients. So availability is the biggest thing, I would say.
How about decision making? Do nurse practitioner play a role?
Yeah, so we mostly decide everything on our own. We do our own plan of care. We treat with our own medications. If we have anything difficult, we will check with the doctor who has seen the patient in the past. But we mostly are doing things on our own.
Okay, good. Now, what are some of the barriers that APRNs face in their practice? What do you think is for instance, I know you're working under a physician, right? So
Yeah. So a lot of times there's a stigma. Sometimes people don't want to see a nurse practitioner. They want to see the actual doctor, thinking that they'll get better care or something, which obviously is not true. So I think that's the biggest thing. Sometimes people just assume you're not as smart or qualified when you see them. So you just have to break that stigma. And I have a lot of patients who no longer follow with their doctors; they see me instead. So that's just one thing coming in that you can't change. But once you meet with the patient, you can show them that you're fully capable.
Yeah.
So.
And you think it's cultural?
It could be. Yeah. It's a combination of things. Maybe they've had a bad experience, or everyone's different. I have a lot of patients that say they prefer seeing a nurse practitioner instead. We're more personable, and we have hands-on experience prior to becoming NPs, so that's very helpful. Usually, I feel like NPs who have been nurses for a long time generally do pretty well. They have good rapport with their patients.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And the last question: what changes would you like to see made for APRNs, like in your practice? What do you think?
Maybe more. I don't know, more flexibility. Like if there's a lot of specialties. So if you're psych, you can only see psych. If your family, I think maybe being more broad range, allowing people to kind of hop between the different ones instead of having to get certified. to
Right.
each one, that might be helpful, but I can't really think of anything that I would wanna change.
Yeah, I was talking to another person about, we don't have a lot of influence in terms of people that make legislation that can
Yeah.
help us,
Yeah,
nationally, to just get to a point where we can be able to do.
Yeah,
it.
we need like representation at that
Right.
level, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I think that's one area. Well, this brings us to the end of our small discussion. I really appreciate you taking the time and giving me insight on some of these things. It's very, very helpful.
Thank you,
And again, thank you very much.
alright.